So, continuing on the threads of gratitude, which gives this expansive sense of freedom. So, I want to talk and continue on freedom today because yesterday I was in a conversation which really sparked or re-sparked this idea of freedom in me. I just clearly noticed, the position I am in right now, having the freedom of time, my own space to do the work I want to. This was my dream. I thought this would make me free. And I took some bold decisions to get here. And I did feel free for a certain amount of time, a couple months or so. But then for the most part, that just vanished. I didn't. And it really made me question, now, now recently I've been noticing that the goalpost has shifted and I'm striving for a new kind of freedom. It's more of postponing freedom in a way. And that's what this conversation with someone really sparked. Right now, what is it that makes me not feel free? What about this moment makes me think that I'm not free? It almost feels like a fact that I am free. That's so empowering. In this moment, there is nothing that's threatening me. I'm absolutely safe and free to do whatever I want to. I have the choice to respond to life right now in whatever way I want to, and what else can be more freeing than that? And then as I deconstructed that, it came to me that there was this whole idea of perception. The perception of freedom was constantly changing. So it wasn't really the goalposts getting further ahead that was the problem, because that's great. I love going after goals now, which I didn't earlier. That was more of me trying to be passive, but that's a tangent. Yeah, because I really feel good about having goals and pursuing them and all that, but I almost thought the way to feel free, the goalpost will keep changing and that's it. But then that's not true. That doesn't feel true at all. One is goals keep changing, the other is the imaginary perception of freedom getting dragged down into future. I could have goals which keep changing, keep growing, the dreams and the wants constantly changing and evolving, but at the same time feel free right now while chasing them or going after them or striving for them. So, yeah, is the distinction. One is the feeling of freedom, the other is the fact that, yeah, what's funny is that when I actually feel free, freedom is not even in my head. I'm not even thinking about it or searching for that word. There's just activity happening, momentum happening in my life. I'm doing stuff I love. There's this aliveness within which makes everything outside also alive. And in that aliveness, there is no looking for freedom. So maybe this feeling of, oh, this and this to happen or to feel is more about this lack of aliveness in life itself. It's a disconnection from life. Yeah. A disconnection from my own truth and who I am. Not that I have a concrete answer for who I am, but it's about, yeah, it's about being open to life versus trying to make something happen. And I also explored wants. And the way freedom connects with wants is that it's wanting is an amazing feeling which I discovered thanks to Joe Hudson. The connection course which I did with him really helped me distinguish between the feeling of wanting versus the actual object of the wanting, not being okay if I don't have it. So freedom in a way feels like, oh, I could experience everything in life right now, and yeah, just that not mean something about me. Yeah. So it's very freeing to experience all the different tastes of emotions, including this feeling of not feeling free. Because that's what happened in that conversation, the moment of recognition of, oh, I right now, while not feeling free, was the moment I felt free, or that feeling started to move, that emotion started to move within. Yeah, that anxiety deep within started to move. So one is on the level of thought, that questioning the thought that I am not free. How is that true? And the other is very visceral, the actual emotion moving our system, feeling safe. That's what feels free. Yeah. But above all, practically, this constant question of whenever it feels like, oh, I need something in order to feel free, just this question of what's the emotion beneath that which I'm avoiding. And most of the time it's a deep wanting and suppression of that want which creates this feeling of, oh, I'm not free, rather than the wanting itself. The pure expression of that want actually, that itself is freeing, or that leads to action which in a way is freeing. So movement and dynamism is freeing, and the stagnation and the static holding on is what feels not freeing, or feeling stuck, which I experienced a lot in my life. Yep. From Gene Key's perspective, I have this Gene Key three times. So it's quite melancholic and I easily feel stuck at the same time. When I see that truth behind it, it's so freeing. There's so much energy to move. I feels amazing. That's all for this one.